The weight your partner carries is almost unbearable, a burden that has shaped the way they approach love, particularly the relationship they share with you. Their struggle is not rooted in a lack of devotion or care, but in deep-seated wounds from the past, experiences that have left them feeling exposed, hesitant, and unsure if true security in love is even possible. For years, these unresolved scars have haunted them, leading them to construct an impenetrable wall around their heart. This barrier is not meant to reject love, but to shield them from the pain they have endured before. Every new relationship, even the one they share with you, is viewed through the lens of past betrayals, making trust a constant battle. They have become hyper-aware, overanalyzing every action, every word, every subtle shift in energy. Even in the face of your unwavering love and support, their inner turmoil compels them to scrutinize your every move. This is not because they doubt you, nor is it a reflection of your commitment. Instead, it stems from an endless cycle of insecurity, a need to gather every detail, as if possessing complete knowledge of you will grant them control over the uncertainty that love inherently carries. This obsessive need to understand every thought, every feeling you have is not about manipulation, but a desperate attempt to prevent the possibility of abandonment, to foresee and preempt any perceived threat to the bond they cherish. Yet, this insatiable desire for control, rather than providing the security they crave, has slowly eroded the foundation of your relationship. Though your values and dreams align, the way you both interpret and live by them differs. These contrasts extend beyond surface-level differences and seep into the way you establish boundaries, communicate needs, and navigate emotional landscapes. Their fear-driven attempts to hold onto you have, at times, led them to cross boundaries that should have remained inviolable. For them, every limit you set serves as a reminder of how fragile their connection to you feels, a stark signal of how easily you might slip away. You have made genuine efforts to protect and maintain healthy emotional space, yet their need for reassurance, their fear of losing you, has led them to push against those limits. This overreach does not come from a place of disregard, but from a mind trapped in the turmoil of anxiety and self-doubt. Their actions, while born from love, are tinged with insecurity and a fundamental lack of trust, not just in you, but in the world around them. The mere thought of losing you, of watching you drift away, is so unbearable that it only strengthens their grip. But in doing so, they risk suffocating the very thing they are desperate to preserve. They convince themselves that by understanding every aspect of your life, they can protect what you have. Yet this constant need for oversight only breeds tension, creating an invisible chasm between you. Despite sharing common dreams, your approaches to love diverge in ways that are both painful and deeply revealing. At the core of their struggle is an unrelenting fear of loss, a fear so profound that it dictates their every interaction. They are painfully aware of the damage they have inflicted, perhaps more than they outwardly admit. The possibility of you walking away, of the connection you built slipping beyond their reach, is a thought that consumes them. This fear drives them to cling to the past, replaying memories of when love felt effortless and untouched by insecurity. They hold on to photographs, cherished moments frozen in time, reminders of when laughter came easily, when your touch was instinctual, when the weight of uncertainty had yet to press down upon you both. These images offer temporary relief, fleeting peace in a mind that is otherwise plagued by worry. They serve as both comfort and warning, evidence of what was, and a reminder of what could be lost if they do not act. Meanwhile, you have chosen a different path, one of silence and reflection. This distance is not an act of punishment, nor is it born from indifference. It is a deliberate pause, a necessary space to regain clarity and protect your own well-being. You have come to understand that accepting someone as they are does not mean tolerating behavior that compromises your own self-respect. Over time, you recognized how their fears and insecurities had begun dictating the terms of your relationship, how their constant need for reassurance had left you feeling like an afterthought to their anxieties. Your silence, then, is not rejection, but an assertion of your boundaries. It is a moment to recalibrate, to reassess what you need from love, and to determine whether this connection is one that can truly sustain you. Now, after a period of deep introspection, your partner reaches a pivotal moment. They can no longer ignore the impact of their actions. They wish to speak, to break through the silence, to address the misunderstandings that have accumulated between you. This is not just an apology, not merely an attempt to undo the past with words. It is an acknowledgement of the patterns that have caused pain, a commitment to facing the deeper issues that have woven discord into what was once harmonious. They now fully grasp that trust and respect are the pillars of any relationship, and both have been shaken. Yet they believe, with time and effort, there is a way forward, a path paved with honesty, mutual understanding, and the willingness to repair what has been broken. Their longing to restore what once was is undeniable. They wish to return to the days when your presence felt like home, when every glance carried unspoken promises, when the weight of fear did not loom over your love. Every song on the radio, every melody, every lyric now holds new meaning. The universe seems to conspire to remind them of you, sending echoes of the life you built together through music, through chance encounters, through the quiet moments that feel unbearably empty without you. They have even assembled a playlist, a collection of songs that once narrated your love story. Each track is a portal, a thread connecting them back to you, a soundtrack of what was and what they hope can be again. At night, as they lie awake, your image fills their mind. They replay every conversation, every laugh, every whispered confession of love. They search for the moment where everything shifted, analyzing each misstep, wondering if a single change in words or actions could have rewritten your fate. The pain of these recollections is sharp, a constant reminder that they had something rare, something precious, and through their own fears, they let it slip. Now, more than ever, they are desperate to make amends. The realization has dawned that every mistake, every failure to fully trust, every moment of doubt has led to this point. They are no longer looking for excuses, no longer blaming circumstance. They want to take responsibility, to prove that they can be different, that they can love you in a way that is not bound by fear, but by freedom. Your own journey has led you to a crossroads. You have spent this time apart strengthening your sense of self, learning that your happiness cannot be contingent on someone else's ability to see your worth. You have come to realize that love cannot thrive in an environment dictated by insecurity. Yet, as they reach out, this moment is charged with both hesitation and hope. They are no longer content to let the past define what comes next. They are ready to lay themselves bare, to admit their faults, to express the truth that without you, nothing holds the same meaning. Now they stand before you, asking for a chance not as a plea, but as an invitation. A hope that, through honesty, patience, and a willingness to confront the pain, what was once fractured can be reassembled into something even stronger. A belief that, despite the struggles, what you share is rare enough, powerful enough to be reborn.